If this level fails, say goodbye to the crypto bull market. And I've got so many of these messages, so many of these comments, and it's heartbreaking. It's really, really freaking horrible out there. So there's this guy saying, nope, no more money. Even if I wanted to come back, I can't. Done with crypto probably 2 weeks before. This guy saying, nope, no more. Let's see this here. Probably 2 weeks before this effing bull run will show up. People are exhausted. Done for. Completely done for. And you know, it's heartbreaking for multiple reasons. And one of the reasons why I really feel for all the people out there is because it's really crazy to see people capitulating, going completely out, done. And then they come back and comment on my price saying, sorry, I won't fade you again. All my longs positions have been blown. I'm heartbroken. And it's just the same story every single time. The same story every single time. And I'm not saying that I'm perfect. I'm not saying that but I dedicate my life. I've been through it, bro. I've been here 2016. I've been here since 2016. I've been through the ups, been through the downs, lost 7 figures, made 7 figures, and I dedicated my life to helping you navigate the market. I'm coming here and I'm giving you my thoughts. I'm giving you everything for free. I share my charts. I post everything on X. Yet you still don't listen. The problem is I can't help. I can't help. I tweeted this and I told you that we are going to get a pullback. We did get a pullback, a massive pullback that is most likely wrecked a lot of you. And I'm going to look at the chat in a second. But one thing I can guarantee you, and also if you're new to the channel or if you're just returning or whatever, I give you a reasonable plan on every single show. I'm not a moon boy. I'm not a bear, whatever, permabel bear. I'm a reasonable trader. I'm a market analyst. I give you a reasonable plan for each scenario on these shows. And if you choose to follow people will tell you that it's the biggest bull market, super cycle, whatever, good luck. And I say it with all my heart, but I can't help you if you do. The market is completely wrecked, completely destroyed. Like it's done. We've got 20%. This is, by the way, for you, your information, this is the daily chart, and this is the weekly. Lido down 25, Sonic down 26, Tao down 25, Jito 15, Sui 12, Caspa 17, Say 20. And on the day, it doesn't look better either. Aptos down 15, Atom down 11, ADA down 18. ADA was like the thing yesterday where we have to buy ADA. Oh my God, I'm taking longs on ADA. Render, same situation. INJ 18, Bera 18. It's disgusting. And this is what is happening. We thought it was going to be a strategic crypto reserve, and then we're kind of like in the strategic crypto reverse. I want to welcome every single one of you to the banana zone, but there's a bunch of shit to talk about. So, of course, we're talking about, you know, I'm a little bit sad that people don't listen, and I'm a little bit sad that people get wrecked, and it hurts my feelings as well because I'm just like, why can't we just all be very reasonable? But if you're here and if you're watching, I'm so happy for you. I promise you I'm going to give you some guidance today. I've got a bunch of news that we have to cover. I'm going to talk about why the market is dumping, why it's not specifically crypto related, and what can really happen. There's a specific level that I'm looking at, and if that doesn't hold, I genuinely think the bull market is over. I genuinely think it. So I said it before, and I said that we'll see this market 2025 as Bitcoin and rotations. That's what I thought was going to happen, and this is very much happening, but it's going to get severe if we lose a certain level. So we're going to talk about that as well. Guys, if you don't know who I am, my name is Fefe. I bring you literally the best of the best of the best alpha on here every single day, but also on X. I post my charts, I post my trades, I post my thoughts, I post breaking news, everything that you can find. So if that sounds good and if you want more of that, go down into the description, follow me on X, and turn on notifications, because that's how you will get the latest alpha. And also you get some inspiration. This is me in 2020, guys. So if you think you got wrecked today, you got liquidated or whatever, this is me in 2020. Okay, it's been quite a ride. So I'm telling you, everything is possible. You can get yourself back together, and it will happen. So I want to give a big shout out to one of our partners. I don't usually start the show like this, but I really want to give a big shout out to 𝗙𝗘𝗙𝗙𝗏 for being our exchange partner, one of our incredible partners. Why? Because they literally sent me this message today, and the sponsorship team sent it to me, and they said, message from 𝗙𝗘𝗙𝗏. Hey guys, considering the recent market conditions, we've already airdropped $50 trading bonus to all first-time traders on their banter. A gesture of support from 𝗙𝗘𝗙𝗏 to cheer them up. Please share this with your community and let them know you've got their backs. You know, shout out, big ass shout out to 𝗙𝗘𝗙𝗏. So if you have used my link, I told you about 𝗙𝗘𝗙𝗏. They're a great exchange, non-KYC, available worldwide. You can get 50% deposit bonus. That means you literally sign up using the link link in the description. You deposit $1,000, you get $500 back straight out. You have to do nothing. You can't withdraw this, but you can trade with this. Anyway, if you have signed up using any Benta link, and you took at least one trade on the platform, so you didn't just sign up and farm this whole thing, but you actually tested the platform, you have $50 on your deposit bonus. So log back in. Shout out again. Shout out to Albank. Incredible, incredible, incredible. This is really, this is what this is all about. When I saw this message, I was really, really grateful for the guys. So this is what culture is, and I value you guys. And thank you so much for being here on the channel with us. Thank you so much for taking care of our community. Truly, truly appreciate it. And again, just go check them out. They're a great, great, great exchange. Now, let's talk about something. Also, I want to just pulse check. Pulse check. What's happening here? Also, the trade war, we didn't want that. Yeah, we're going to look at that. What's happening? We still have individual greed. Yes, we're going to look at that as well. The proper rug pull. Yeah, not Fefe. He is $1 million hustle. I'm $1 billion hustle. Big Zalpa, thank you. Got mine. Bull, oh, you got mine. Mohammed got his. Great. Bull only means more $1 billion hustle. Love it. Yes, 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 yes. Love it, Albank. Yes, info and trust. Thank you. No shame. 500 for nothing for depositing $1,000. You know, people ask me, why is it worth for Albank to give this money? What's the scam? I'll tell you very simply. Customer acquisition costs. Okay, so for them to do marketing and pursue you to get on, they just come to us. They told me, hey, test the platform. If you like it, we'd love to sponsor your show. We'd love to go on the journey with you. And I was like, it's a great platform. It's available worldwide. It's on KYC. If you can do a deal for our community where you give back 50% of the deposit that you do in bonuses that they can trade with literally from zero money, you can make money. They said yes, so they are on. That's what it is. Market is hard, but I'm harder. I'm happy. What is the zone that we should consider? I'm going to talk about that. We pump the markets. Okay, let's go. Let's go. So number one, I tweeted this yesterday, and I said, the president calls himself the crypto president and openly commits making America the crypto capital of the world. Then I said multiple countries, including the USA, moves forward with a Bitcoin crypto reserve. The president of the United States announces that Solana, XRP, Cardano, Bitcoin, and ETH, and other cryptocurrencies will be, not might be and have to, whatever, but he says will be included in the USA strategic crypto reserve. My personal opinion, it's not going to happen. There's no way they're going to include Cardano and XRP. If they do, we're doomed. I guarantee you that. Empty money supply all-time highs, rate cuts, and quantitative easing is almost confirmed for this year. Crypto-friendly SEC confirmed crypto-friendly regulation framework for this year. USDT, stablecoin regulation. The president's family, Electron specifically, openly pumps crypto tokens like 𝗙𝗘𝗙𝗙, institutional buying and involvement at all-time highs. Bullish news day by day. And on the other hand, we've got real Donald Trump. We've got Trump, okay, who's America first. He's like, screw the world. We're giving out enough money. America first. And so he doesn't care about markets short term. He doesn't care. He's like, yes, the stock market will take a hit. Yes. Crypto and everything else will take a hit. Yes. Oil will take a hit. Yes. He doesn't care because he will come back as a hero and he will fix it in a year. He will fix it in 6 months. But he will have to get his ducks in order, okay? And that is exactly what he's doing. So what is very important to understand that this current dip, every KOL telling you, buy the dip, and this is normal in the bull market. This is not normal in the bull market, bitch. This is not normal. What is happening now is not normal in a bull market, okay? Yes, there are corrections, but this is a full-blown trade war between the largest nations on the planet. This is not normal. This is not the buy the dip opportunity, okay? So this current dip is so much bigger than crypto and many don't even understand it. Now, I also said, despite all, if Bitcoin reclaim 100,000 level within the next 2 weeks, I believe we're going much lower, 72, 75K-ish region as a starter, and I definitely stand by that. So, system is crumbling. I also tweeted this the other day, and I said, Trump needs to fix the treasury, as I talked about. Crashing stock market is not bad either for long term. He will fix the markets later. And I said, looking at everything, I posted this about a week ago. Looking at everything, I think we're going into a very rough few months, not only in crypto, but in TradeFi too. So save the cash you have. You do not want to catch falling knives. Also use this time to learn, grow, perfect your skills. It will pay off. $250,000 Bitcoin by 2026. I stand by this. Definitely. So if you're down, if you don't know what to do, buy Bitcoin, okay? Because Bitcoin is an easy 3x from here. Okay. So based on everything we talked about, one of the biggest things that is happening today and the reason why the market took a massive hit as well, most likely the reason, we don't really know obviously the exact reason, but Trump's 25% tariff on Canada and Mexico and 20% tariffs in China have officially gone live. So Canada's retaliatory 25% tariff against the US is also now live. So Canada's 25% tariff back is also live now, and the trade war has officially begun. So this was one of the major reasons why the market took a hit. But what you have to see is not only Canada and Mexico and the States, like literally the largest nations, right? So we look at 25% on Mexico, 25% on Canada to the US. Then we've got 20% tariffs on many goods from China to the US, 10% tariffs on energy from Canada to the US, 25% tariffs on up to 155 billion of goods from the US to Canada. So there's like, it's a big weenie measuring contest, okay? And crypto is this, brother. This is crypto, okay? So this has nothing to do specifically with a bull market correction when everything is fine. But you also have to know, this is not over. Like, we're just getting the information on what is really going to happen. So, for example, Trump announced that there will be external agriculture tariffs going on external agricultural products from the 2nd of April. So we don't know what's going to happen today and tomorrow, and what announcement comes, and what tariff we're going to have, what nation we don't know. And what you see is crazy. So it's not only, I just want to give you a little bit of hope here that it's not only crypto. It's not only crypto. S&P 500 is falling like a global trade war. Oil prices are falling. Gold prices are rising like inflation is on rise. Bond prices are rising like inflation is declining. Crypto is falling like risk appetite has collapsed. Tech stocks are falling like DeepSeek is back. Are you ready for the most volatile market in history? I have been here since 2016. I have not seen this craziness ever. Hands down, ever. This was not this crazy during COVID, which we thought the world was ending. It's crazy what is happening now. So if you feel stupid, don't feel, because that's absolutely, you're not stupid. The market is crazy and it's very difficult to navigate. So also, I see a lot of people tuning in. Please, guys, submit a like to the show, okay? Subscribe to the channel and just really smash the like, please. It really helps the show. It helps me. And if you appreciate this content, and if you just want more of it, make sure to follow me next. There's a link in the description to my X profile. So I'm going to get to the charts in a second, but I want to paint you the picture. So since yesterday's highs, okay? Since yesterday's highs, this is still TradeFi, okay? This is still TradeFi, guys. Except Cardano, Ripple, and Ethereum, because they were obviously mentioned as the reserve. Cardano down 17, Ripple down 17, Ethereum down 12, Robinhood down 10%, NVIDIA, the largest company on the planet, down 10% in a day. Bitcoin 7.5, Tesla 5.5, Nasdaq 2.3, S&P 2, Dow Jones 1.4. Now, this is not normal. It's not normal. This is not normal. It's not like we wake up in a day and we go like, oh, it's crypto, we're down 10%, it's fine. This is TradeFi. A 10% drop in NVIDIA means $300 billion. That's 10% of the entire crypto, more than, it's like 13% of every cent in crypto. Do you understand how crazy that is? It's insane. It's insane. Okay, so this is the level. Oil price is crashing, 3-month low. There's obviously all the stuff that's happening doesn't help oil prices either. 3-month low having in. And we do see liquidations going nuts. So only in the past 24 hours, almost $1 billion in crypto liquidations. So it's wild. It's wild to say the least. 8 billion open interest wiped in the last 24 hours. Open interest is very important because that's the number of positions or the amount of positions, total positions, long, shorts, whatever that is still open. And wiped meaning they either closed, they either got liquidated. So there is no interest. So much so that open interest fell 20% in the last 6 days, and hold them to your pants, it is down to 6 months low. So there was more interest 6 months ago than there is today. 6 months is half a year, okay? That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. By understanding the fact that the president just confirmed that there is going to be a strategic reserve of crypto. It's wild. It's wild what we see. Now, regardless of everything, I do think that the bottom is in. Okay, so the bottom should be in. I said the local bottom should be in, and it should hold. And if it doesn't, we have a massive problem. So the risk reward is there, but I cannot get myself to buy. So I tweeted this yesterday, and I said, I look at it and I'm like, I know as an investor you should be buying now. You should be buying now. But I just can't get myself to buying because I talk to people in our groups and whatever, and they're like, it's cheap. It's cheap for what? Compared to what? Compared to prices last year? Yeah, sure. It's compared to prices 8 months ago? Cool. Like, yes, it is cheap. But there's no guarantee that this thing doesn't fall another 60% from here or 70% from here. Like, there's so much uncertainty. The only thing I can put my money on is Bitcoin and the Bitcoin ecosystem. Literally, that's basically what I can tell you. So I said, rather sit out waiting for a daily high break. Rome wasn't built in a day. Do not catch falling knives. Okay? And also, one very important thing to all the moon boys out there and everybody who's like, oh, Fefe, like, I check the comments. I read every comment. I read every single comment. And some people coming in here, every time this guy comes on, he's bearish. You know, no, I'm reasonable. I'm giving you a reasonable plan. And I told you that the likelihood of us rejecting is very, very high. And we did reject. So if, I'm telling you again, like for all the people like, how can you be bearish when you have Trump calling himself the crypto president and this and that? If the SEC case is dropping, Abu Dhabi buying Bitcoin, China talking about getting a Bitcoin reserve, Trump getting inaugurated, right? And then going all about being the crypto president, US crypto strategic reserve, Coinbase reporting rock solid earnings, MicroStrategy buying billions of dollars worth of Bitcoin, and all the other stuff that I added cannot sustain a simple rally. This space is dead. It's dead. It's dead. And I know I'm saying out the part that nobody says out loud, but it's dead, bro. It's done. If we have all this bullish news, all this bullish catalyst, and we cannot sustain the rally, the space is done. And this is why I said that if we cannot close above the recent lows, and we don't get a bounce, I do think that the bull market has most likely ended. Okay? So there are a bunch of stuff to talk about, obviously, which we're going to go into, like what's happening this week, and also I'm going to look at the charts finally. But I just want to check in here and see what's happening with the chat. Guys, I would truly, truly appreciate if you just like the show. If you do, just please go down into the description and like it. And if you don't know who I am or you're just not following me on X yet, you should. There's a link in the description to my X profile. I bring you the best alpha. I post you my thoughts. I post you motivation. And of course, I post you a bunch of charts as well. So go and check that out. There's a link in the description. And of course, subscribe to the channel, guys, if you have not subscribed yet. Everyone should be excited, no, not depressed. Excited, not depressed. Yes. Why has this to be? It's good. Don't worry about it. Any hopes of recovery? Small recovery, so we'll see. We love the content. Thank you so much. It was crazier during COVID. It wasn't. It wasn't crazier, bro. I've been here. Trust me, it wasn't crazier. It was not crazier. Like it up, team. Yes, I appreciate it. Keep it simple. Hit the like. Thank you so much. It's not that we're on the verge of World War III. Yeah. All the markets are down. Short-term cooked, long-term bullish. Agree. I'm 25% deployed on the 10x now. I'm scared. You should be scared. You should be scared. That's stupid. Don't do that. Most people like me have no more money to add. Yes, wait it out. Much love. I'm heartbroken at this market. I'm sorry. PL scam. I don't know what that means. Maximum bracket. Yes, your honesty is incredible. Love it. Thank you so much, Dan the man. Bit fun to give away, please. No, waiting your call. People are done with all of the OTC buying not affecting the price. Yeah, exactly. It's just OTC buying won't affect the price necessarily, but yeah, people are done. Okay, so let's jump back in here. This is happening this week, okay? So we've got, this is happening today. We've got Trump's addresses the joint session of the Congress for the first time. It's going to be a complete shit show, so it's going to be exciting. US proposed tariffs on China, additional 10%. Canada, Mexico to go into effect today. So Mexico's pitch on China tariffs signaling a potential path to avert tariffs. Now, we'll see what's happening. Again, uncertain times, but this is happening today. Then Wednesday, we've got China's Premier Li Keqiang is expected to announce economic growth, budget targets. What you really have to look for is a stimulus, like is there quantitative easing that is going to happen, and what is going to be the reflection on the trade war with the US. And then Friday is exciting because we do have this crypto summit in the White House where Trump is going to talk, David Sachs, the crypto czar, is going to talk, and the US non-employment payroll is coming in. Unemployment rate data gonna be very, very, very important for the Fed to cut, whether they're gonna cut or not in March. We yet to see. And then JP is speaking as well. But let's look at the charts because the charts speak 1,000 words, 4,000 words. So let's speak to the charts. Number one, this is what I told you yesterday. I said this is a beautiful daily retrace And you just see the market. It's very similar to this. If you have been here, if you follow me on X, you know this. I've been telling you the exact same thing. And I said, we have to have a daily break before we can see anything. We got the daily break, we got the pump. I'm saying the exact same thing now. The exact same thing now. The exact same thing. We got a low, we got a high. We got a high, we got a low. We got a high, got a low. Got a high, got a low. Got a high. Until we can break above a daily high, we are not bullish. And again, like, I'm genuinely concerned. I think the Friday summit is going to be a shit show. I think nobody will do anything. Like, you know, honestly, I think it's not going to be interesting at all. And I think there's going to be a disappointment, as all the other previous summits or these conferences were regarding crypto. So, and that means that we're not going above 100K. And if we can't, and I want you to understand this. Fefe is so bearish. Fefe is not bearish. Fefe is realistic. If the president of the United States announces that there will be a crypto strategic reserve for the United States of America, he even mentions tokens, and the price cannot sustain, what else do you need? But genuinely, change my mind. What else do you think is going to pump the market if this news does not pump the market itself? It's crazy. It's just legit crazy to think. Okay, so someone's saying Trump. My thing is not rolling here. But someone is saying Trump will announce free capital gain tax. Yeah, I do think it's going to happen, but that can happen. We're going to talk about that in a second. What else do we have here? I'm new. It's safe to buy extra per out of the coin now. Watch the show, my friend. Watch the show. The G is here to give support. Yes, Trump will announce the capital gains. We'll see. Is that bullish? We'll see. We'll see. Buy coin is scammy. Look at the... Oh, we're short. Oh, Cuz is not here in the office with me. He's taking a break. Let me just look at this quick. I am short pi. We're short pi with Cuz. Yeah, we're still just at around break even. We layered in. We're up here about, I don't even know why we're short. I think 1.8 something we're short here. But I'm shorting this. This is like proper short. Proper short. I'm shorting this. Okay, so let's look at the chart, guys. Let's look at the charts. Let's look at the chart. So here we go. So we have a beautiful retrace. This is what I said. I said that we are going to come lower from there, and this is exactly what happened. This is like a decent 14% dump. And of course, as you've seen, it is like massive on most of the tokens. Also important, very, very cool. Shout out to the bubbles team. So we have banter bubbles. This is like, you probably have heard about this, but there's a stock option now. So when the market is open, you can go on there. Or when it's not open, you will see if it's open or closed, and you'll be able to see the bubbles for the stocks as well. It's actually quite incredible. You can just click in there. You can see the data. You can see the news, aggregated news, and also you will be able to create one portfolio. So you can go on here. You can create a favorites list or watch list and include your stocks and your crypto at the same time. It's pretty incredible, actually. So go and check them out. It's completely free tool that we have for you. And well, let's go into the charts. So here's what I've been thinking, okay? What I've been thinking is the following. We need to have a new low, but the low should not close below. And I know I'm asking too much, but here's what is most likely in my opinion. I do believe this low, and I said it yesterday on the show. 3.24 trillion. Mark this. Actually, you know what? I actually tweeted about this. This is going to be a good example why you should be following and turning on post notifications, because I have posted this summary here. We do have a 50% retrace on the total market cap. On the daily, a beautiful retrace, a lower low, a close below there. For me to confirm an ultimate reversal, we need to see a close above the 3.24 trillion. Mark this, 3.24 trillion. If we do see a close above on the daily chart, so I said 3.24 trillion. This is exactly what I'm saying now. 3.24 trillion. If we do see a 3.24 trillion, if you see a 3.24 trillion mark taken and there is a daily close above, that's the only way this thing is reverses. Period. I don't care about news. I don't care about this. I don't care about that. I am not getting back into. I'm 40% in, so I'm gonna leave that cash in because I think it's okay. I told you, I tweeted about it. I'm 40% in. I'm leaving the 60% that I have for deploying later. Why? Because I don't care if I miss this. You know what happens if this goes here and then we have a 25% rally here, 40% of coins. I don't care. I don't care because I don't get regged like all the other people up from here. Okay, so I don't care. I'm rather missing this little pump here and then getting deployed than not. So anyway, so what I do think is going to happen is, one, we need to see a big break above and close above 3.24 on a daily. Okay, so what I do like to see is a reversal from here. If we don't reverse from here, and we have a daily close below the 2.56 trillion, we have a massive fucking problem. Like a big, big, big problem. So when I say local low, this is what I mean. 2.56 trillion. I do think this is going to be like a massive, 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 massive problem if we close below the 2.56 trillion. So we should just go and have a reversal from here. I don't think it's happening. I don't think we're gonna see a V-shaped recovery from here because of all the uncertainty that happens. There is literally nothing that can do a V-shape. I don't understand what is the thing that can do a V-shape if it doesn't do a V-shape for the president saying there will be a crypto strategic reserve in the United States. I don't know what else can happen for this to do a V-shape, but I can tell you one thing. What I really want to see is the following. I want to see this come a little bit lower, maybe even wick through, have a close below on the hourly, no problem. Everybody shits their pants, and then we have a V-shaped recovery on the hourly, and then we just see it as a VIC on the daily. That is what I would like to see. I don't know if that is what is going to happen, but this is what I see as the most probable outcome. A lot of people were long down here. They got liquidated. This would not be out of the bet to see them liquidate the the early longs down here. So this is what I would like to see. If this happens and I do see a 15-minute or an hour market structure shift, which is again, like it's probably going to come down like this on the 15-minute and then just show a higher high, I'm going to go scalp. Again, scalp, heavy long. So scalps are just bets you take. Okay, you take a calculated risk. You have 1% that you risk. If you have 10 stops, not a problem. If you have 15 stops, not a problem because your risk reward will give it back. So I'm going to take scalp positions, but I'm not deploying heavily back in. These are rather just for, lunch money, day-to-day money. This is what I'm waiting for. As a summary, here's what I'm thinking about the total market cap. I do think we are going to see a wick that is going to come lower a little bit. I think we're going to have a little bit more bleed down. Maybe it's going to be consolidating. I don't know, but we are most likely going to wick this low out at 2.56. We're going to recover with a V-shaped recovery in a lower time frame, 15-minute or the hourly, and then from there on march all the way up here. I want to see, or I have to see, a 3.24 trillion close above on the daily. I have to see this close above on the daily, above 3.24 for me to take any heavy positions and deploy back my 60% that I'm still sitting with on the sidelines. So this is what I'm thinking regarding the total market cap. If you look at Bitcoin, very similar. So I actually drafted this and I even tweeted about this as well. I said that me thinks, I had this here post. Where is my post here? I said me thinks, and I posted this on the 3rd of March, and then yesterday evening, it just me thinks good. So it actually came back to exactly where I was saying. It's a massive dump, and again, it's not nice to see, but it is what's happening. But what did I post this? Yeah, it's about a 10% dump on Bitcoin, less than a day. So and as I drafted here, this is exactly what I'm waiting for. So I do believe that we are going to see a higher high here form here somehow. So you got to go down to the 15-minute. And it doesn't look, it looks fucking horrible, bro. It just looks absolutely horrible. So I would something like this, and then at some point V-shape and then move on. If it doesn't happen this week, I don't know what will move the market. So yeah. Before I jump onto all the news, and we're going to do some tokens as well, I wanted to tell you about 𝗙𝗡, our partners. First of all, I love the guys. Very cool people. But also the reason why I'm telling you now is because this is the time to, one, learn, and this is the time to save on your capital. So even if you take scalp positions, it's very important that if you trade with a larger capital, even if you trade with a smaller capital, you're spending a lot of money on fees. And I told 𝗙𝗡, hey, we have a bunch of exchanges we work with. I like Yuga because it's non-KYC available worldwide again, but I need a good deal on maker fees. So they said, okay, your community can have 0% maker fees, and that means that you don't pay any fee if you trade with limit orders. So you place the limit order because you want to get in. This is what we usually do. I give you the levels. I tweet about the levels. If that happens, I take a limit order. If you take a limit order, you literally pay 0% in fees. 0. There's a link in the description to 𝗙𝗡 as well. Go and check them out. Again, it's very cool that you have to take advantage of these guys. Try them out and stick whoever you like. Bank, very good because you get 50% trading deposit bonus back. And 𝗙𝗡 is very cool because you can get limit orders and for free, basically. So that's what it is. Let me just jump in here for the chat a little bit. Unemployment data is Friday. It's Friday. We dumping already? Sheesh, market maker vibes. Yes, bear market has started. No, I don't think so. We'll see. Can't see much more money coming into the market. Retail was here months ago on meme season. Yes, exactly. How will the price go up? Good question. My wife finds out how much I'm behind, she'll kick me out of house. Yes, I know, bro. I know. Never finish filling the CME gap down to 77. Yeah, so I think 72.75 is what I'm thinking. Entry positions incoming, future sitting out till Friday. Yes, the market will break when QE will start. I agree. Quantitative easing is going to be big. Sonic close short 51. I would not short Sonic now. Honestly, I would be just looking at longs at this stage. Shorts were yesterday, as we discussed on the show. Anyway, so let's run through some of the other news. Bitcoin inflow, Bitcoin ETF inflow or outflow is minus 74 million, which is quite crazy. There was a little bit of in on ARK. There was 58 million in ARK actually coming in, and then there was 54 out on GBTC and 78 at BlackRock. We see a very similar pattern with ETH, but it's just nothing. It's just like nothing. There is a 12 million outflow. Overall, there was a 16 mil here out, and then a 4 mil in. ETH is completely dead. Trump is hinting to something happening tonight, so he's addressing Congress, right? Or the Senate, sorry. And couple of things here. What is important, we as traders have to prepare. So this is, I don't even have any positions open. First of all, anybody who's saying this has anything to do with crypto, zero chance. Mark my words. If not, come back tomorrow. I'll do a $100 giveaway. Has nothing to do with crypto. There are rumors that says that he will announce that they are leaving NATO. If this happens, Bitcoin is 60K. So if the United States announces that they will leave NATO, I think all hell will loose break. I think it's gonna be devastating. I think it's gonna be very, 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 very bad. So I hope this is not what's going to happen. But there are other speculations, and I do think that it's going to rather be something to do with the Russia and Ukraine war. Trump is more and more leaning towards Russia and Putin. He obviously sees what a lot of us have been saying for a long, long time. So it's gonna be interesting to see how this whole thing plays out. He's probably, in my opinion, he's probably gonna be announcing something regarding this Ukraine-Russia war. Then sources say the Trump administration is preparing to announce zero capital gain tax on Friday on the crypto summit. Now, first of all, is it bullish or bearish? Of course bullish. It probably will have a 12 months cool-off period. Will be like, if you hold your crypto for longer than 12 months, you don't pay capital gain tax, which is good. You have seen this previously, or you can see it in different countries. Obviously would be extremely bullish. Is it bullish enough to move the market? No, I think it's a nothing burger, even if they announce it. Binance will delist USDT on March. These headlines are going around, Martin the guy as well. Like it's just wild to see. Like yes, they will, but it's expected. We talked about this in December when MiCA came in. This is the regulation in the European Union, and USDT or Tether is not regulated. So this has nothing to do with whether USDT is safe or not safe, or you should move your funds from USDT to USDC. Zero about that, so you should not worry anything about the security. This is because of the MiCA regulation, and the Tether is not regulated there. Okay, what else do we have here? Oh, the guy who was longing, we talked about this guy who took a 50x leverage long with millions and millions and millions of dollars before Trump's announcement regarding the crypto strategic reserve, is the same wallet that actually have shorted before the Trump tariff announcement came out. So they are up 10 million on their short. Insider trading at its finest. What can you say? There is rumors again. I just want to clear out going around regarding the hacked funds, and that the funds from Bybit has been laundered and can be tracked and all that. It says here the hacker has laundered all the 499,000 ETH stolen from Bybit, and the whole process took 10 days. Thorchain made the main channel used by the hackers. Now Ben actually came out again. Shout out to Ben. They came out and he's like, basically they laundered about 1.4 billion ETH and 77 for $1.4 billion worth of ETH, and 77% are still traceable. 20% has gone dark. So it's not true that all of them has been laundered and it cannot be tracked. They can track through Thorchain, as he says it here. Hacker mostly use THORChain to clear ETH to BTC, but he sees that they can somewhere he says that they can track this. It says here, which is 72% was roughly through Thor, which we can trace. So it's still not lost, nothing to, so to say, worry there. The investigation is ongoing. Now there is an announcement on the crypto task force. 𝗙𝗘𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗪 announced the members. I'm just bringing it to you here because you might be, wondering who they are and what they do and whatever. I honestly didn't really look into it. The only thing I did was I posted it in the news group. I run it through ChatGPT. There's no founders, no token connections. No, nothing really here. So in this terms, what I do believe is going to happen is that these guys are just going to come together and then we'll just see what competencies they have. But so far, this is all we know. No relation to any team or any project. SEC ends investigation into Yuga Labs Bored Ape Yacht Club NFT sale. Again, partially bullish, but I also think people have to go to jail. So like, I think it's very good that the SEC is cutting off all the investigations, and it's nothing against Yuga Labs. I'm just saying, like, it's good that we're starting to stop these investigations, but at the same time, I think we need to draw a silver line on, who is really guilty and who we should just really cut off. But this happened as well. This is bullish ultimately for the industry. And of course, as you know, I'm big on ordinals, big on NFTs. So I think it's going to be very definitely bullish. Talking about the SEC, they offer $50,000 per employee, an incentive to resign to retire by April 4th. Per Bloomberg. Now, this is super cool. Like, I know Adobe did a very similar thing. They said, you have after the first 3 months, you get next 3 months salary, but if you quit today, no strings attached. And this is a very good, very good thing. And this is just one thing that shows me that they're actually thinking long term. Trump is not stupid. He knows what he's doing. And I do think that everything that we see now is a part of the chess game, and that we are going to at some point learn about the whole plan behind. Last 2 times Bitcoin printed a hammer candlestick on the weekly chart, it led to significant price surges. I just want to bring a little bit of hopium here, which I do believe is obviously needed. But we did see these weekly candles. Last time it had here, it was just rallying from there, but things were different. Again, it's very important that everybody who's looking at this and they're thinking, oh my God, I should buy. Things are different because macroeconomics and global, the global political, geopolitical situation is much different than it was. But yes, indeed, the weekly candle was crazy. We have to see how the weekly candle closes. Now, U.S. Senate will vote on this week on repealing stringent IRS crypto regulation. Now, what you have to know about this, there was this regulation which extended proposal which extended tax reporting requirements to DeFi platform, decentralized finance platforms, for broadening the definition of brokers. So imagine it as a completely autonomous decentralized exchange. If this went through, these exchanges would basically not be available in the United States because they would have to report on every transaction, every gains, every losses, as a broker would have to. And it's obviously impossible to do this for a decentralized exchange and the DAO, basically. So if this passes, this will obviously be devastating for DeFi. I really hope it won't, and I really hope that it's going to have a great outcome, but this is also something we have to look out for that is happening this week. And yeah, I think that's just what it is. I wanted to show you one more thing because I have a vlog as well that you might know about. It's called the $1 Billion Hustle. There's a link in the description. I'm not going to plug it no more. It's a weekly episode of my life, my struggles, everything. And I came across this photo here. My wife sent this photo to me and she was like, this is you in 2020. And what is wild about this is that I know a lot of you are broken and devastated and think it's not going to end and how you're going to pull yourself back up. And I had some cash, but I was like, I was a lost guy here. I was a lost guy, and 4 years changes everything. You can do whatever you put your mind to, and you have to believe in yourself. Don't quit the space. Just be very reasonable. Don't try to make quick cash. Don't try to time the bottom. Don't try to be the hero. Just make sure to show up every single day, watch the shows, read the news, read X, scroll bento bubbles on the newsroom, and just educate yourself. This is the time to educate yourself. The bull market is going to come back. It might take 2 months, might take 4 months, might take 6 months, but I promise you it is going to come back. And if you quit now, you will regret it for the rest of your life. Guys, truly appreciate you being here. I hope everybody had a great time and you got the value that you came for. Dumping now VX is not cool at all. Fefe, tell me why. Send me a DM. I forward everything to the team. I do think VX is cool. I'll give you very honestly. They give massive bonuses. They do have 6%, 0% maker fees. I don't know why. Morris actually thought 2025 was going to be good. I do think it's going to. I'm a moron then. I do think it's going to be good. We need time. Received the $50 for Airbank, but have not received the sign-up fighter bonus. It's been weeks. Multiple support emails. Who else can I email? Send me a DM. Send me a DM. If this really happened, it's a big problem. Send me a DM, please, on X, and then I'll sort it. INJ that? No. Awesome with all this chaos. We need inspiration. I'm so happy. Look, XRP chart. No, save me, Fefe. I can't save you. You can save yourself. We could go up or we could go down from here, 100% sure. Malbrain, I'm so happy I could help you. And if this is what you took away from the show, then I don't think you should come back ever because you don't understand what I'm really talking about. No Trump impersonation in this video. There is a Trump impersonation. Don't worry about it, pot noodle. You are the best pot noodle, and you getting dead. That's an X3 DM. I am awesome, Fefe. Please, thanks. Trump is the manipulation. Yes, no, I can't. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate every single one of you for being here. I will be here tomorrow, and I hope you will be as well. There are 2 videos that you can check out here. You can click on the follow or subscribe button or whatever this button down here is. Check out the links in the description. Make sure to follow me on X and come back for another one. Guys, truly appreciate you, and I believe I will see you in the next one. Take care.